Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here in the Fuzzy Biker Garage. It's December 8th, my brother Mark's birthday. Happy birthday, brother. We're gonna take this little hot rod out for a ride. I've already had it out for ran around town this morning, did some grocery shopping, all that neat stuff. I call that my grocery getter because it's got the big bags on it. It's my Royal Enfield Classic 350. I've got about 6,000 miles on that hot rod. Just love that bike. It's a 350cc, 349cc, I think, 20 horsepower, 20 foot-pounds of torque, about 27 Newton meters, 5-speed transmission, weighs about 430 pounds. That's 195 kilograms. Just a wonderful, fun bike to ride. I just love that thing. Hey, I'm all geared up today. I've got my carton glove jacket on. I've got my Noru long underwear on, tops and bottoms, but I do not have my Noru pants on. One of the things I learned yesterday is those pants, they work very well. Let me just put it that way. So today we're putting these, I've got my blue jean, insulated blue jean pants on. So with Noru long underwear underneath that. I am going to use my Tourmaster Polartex gloves. Those things work great. Your hands just don't get cold with those things, at least in this weather. It's probably 50 degrees out right now. I think it's supposed to get to 55 today. Just a beautiful day out there. Check it out. Just a gorgeous day for a motorcycle ride. The goal is to get at least 100 miles on this hot rod. We did 435 miles on this one yesterday. And I think I need to run that to the car wash. It's just absolutely filthy. That is my Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650. Super Meteor struck the birthplace of Captain Kirk yesterday. I rode that over there to Riverside, Iowa. Anyway, great day, great day. Hey, I'm going to hop on that hot rod and I will talk to you all in a bit. Wahoo! We have made our way east of Coon Rapids, Iowa to this little sculpture park. Check this stuff out here. Here's my hot rod, Classic 350. Check out these dinosaurs back here. I think that's supposed to be a grasshopper over yonder. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe some sort of receptacle. Anyway, kind of a cool place. Bike's running great. We just did about 25 miles. I'm very comfortable. One of the big things I'm always going back and forth with on myself is whether I should get a windshield for this thing. It's winter now. I would like to have a windshield. I would also like to have one when I ride on dirt roads, which I do take this on. A little protection from gravel. But anyway, the thing's running great. Just an absolute ball. Loads of power. The nemesis of this motorcycle is the headwind and the hill. And so going into the wind up a hill, it got down to about 50, 55 maybe at best. Gas wide open, but going down those hills, boy, she just really rolled. I have forgotten how much fun this thing is to ride. I just love riding this motorcycle. It is just an absolute treat of a bike. I'm so glad I have it. I got in a deal once where I was going to trade it and I decided not to, and I'm very happy I didn't. Hey, Royal Enfield bags, huh? I got the touring seats. I've got the wide pedals on there. You know, the custom pegs. Also have the Bigfoot right there. Isn't that neat? I think that's all we've added to this one. It's a nice bike. I really like it. All right, catch y'all at the next stop. We've made our way from Coon Rapids through Guthrie Center over to Adair, which is over yonder. There's the interstate over there, to this place right here. This is the site of the first train robbery in the West committed by the notorious, says notorious right there, Jesse James and his gang of outlaws. We've done about 70 miles since leaving the house this morning, a little over 70. Just a glorious day for a ride. That thing is just an absolute hoot. I've been running it ragged. She's been running full power the whole time. I've just been having a ball. Just been having a ball. The temperature was 50-ish or so when I left the house. I think I'm wearing this carton glove jacket and I don't have the windshield on there, and so I feel the wind pressing against my chest, but I'm not cold. The jacket has got the liner in it. It's certainly windproof. It's supposed to be waterproof too, and it's worked just fabulously. And of course I've got my Noru long underwear top underneath this. On the bottom I've got insulated pants with Noru long underwear under there too, and just working like a charm. And then of course the gloves, and I talked about that already, Tourmaster gloves. Just beautiful riding, you know, great gear makes for a great ride. Of course this helmet helps a lot too, the full face helmet. But wow, just having a ball. Something about this bike, and I've talked about this before, and I call this my Zenfield, my Royal Zenfield. And the thing is, you get in this groove, you kind of feel this special feeling. You start to feel, I don't know how to describe it. You're just going to have to get yourself to Baxter Cycle and test drive one of those hot rods. It's just an absolute hot hoot. One of the downsides of this bike, which is also one of the upsides, is when you're wearing a full face helmet, you can't see any of this. You have to actually bend your head down. You have to actually tilt your head down because the bar in the helmet blocks it. But you know, the bike will only go about 75 top speed, and most of the time, like if you're going to the wind or up a hill, it won't go that fast. So it's easy to just assume you're going 60, especially on roads like this, you know. And this bike just eats up the old 2-lane blacktop. I'm, like I said, just having a ball in it today. Just having a ball in it. You know, when I left the house, I was thinking, oh, I'll get about 100 miles on it. Well, I've got 70 on it already. I'm going to Baxter Recycle. That's another 30 miles from here. And it's at least 30 miles home from there. So I don't think miles are going to be a problem. Hey, I'll catch up with you a little bit. Wahoo. Hey, from that notorious Jesse James location, we have made our way through Oneida, Wyoda, Atlantic, and are now in the mighty mini-tropolis of Marne, Iowa. Check it out. This thing's just been a ball. I was going to start with the looks on it, but I think I'll tell you about the handling. I've just been having, it's just, okay, you sit almost vertically, you got a slight lean forward, your feet are in an excellent location. It's very comfortable. It's got this, it's a custom seat. It's a Royal Enfield, I think it's a touring seat is what they call it, but it's just a little bit of padding to it. I don't know if you guys can hear that bulldozer over yonder, but sorry about that. But anyway, just very comfortable. You know, between the seat, the where the foot pegs are located, then of course these wider foot pegs, and the way the thing is set up, it's just been an absolute hoot to ride. Light, nimble, comfortable. All the good things you can say about a motorcycle. You know, easy to get out of the garage, just does everything well. I love it. Now let's jump over to the looks. I like the classic looks. That's why I bought the bike. You know, it's a 349cc motorcycle, but I love the looks, the classic looks. I've been at gas stations, and people have asked me what years. I'll tell them, they say, oh no, it's got to be much older than that. Well, it's not. I think it's a 22 or 23, but you know, all the parts are metal. It's got fork covers, those are metal too. Oh, you know, all of this is cast aluminum here. You know, even these side covers are metal, and the rear fender, the front fender, everything. The only thing that I would say that doesn't really look classic about the bike is it does not have spoke wheels. It does have disc brakes, and of course it has an LCD on the dash. And no carburetor. It's fuel injected, of course. If you want convenience, that's the price you pay, right? Gorgeous motorcycle. It's just a hoot to own, hoot to ride. If y'all are in the market for something like this, a new or used Royal Enfield, Triumph, classic British bike of any type, get yourself over here to the mighty mini-tropolis of Marne, Iowa, where the bulldozer is. Go to Baxter Cycle or get yourself over to baxtercycle.com. Make sure and tell those guys Fuzzy Biker sent you. They can help you out. Parts, accessories, motorcycles, things, doodads, you name it, they got it. By golly. Now, it's a beautiful day out here. I'm going to run over to Baxter's for a minute, but then I'm going to hop on that hot rod and keep on riding. Life is good. Get out and ride, my friends. Wahoo.